There's only one way this is.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, up over 130 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
The Panthers at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing is Hurts. Quick throw there is incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Straight ahead, Etienne. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Second and 10.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19.
That's another Saints first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Chris Olave.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And you look at the Saints defense.
They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Hurts. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
On the counter, ETN.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
The 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll drop to throw. Olave over the middle. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
And here's Daniel wheeling on now to punt.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Panthers offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
A run straight ahead with Jeanty.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll try and do this himself.
Now he's going to throw deep right side.
And that's going to be incomplete.
There's the Panthers punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
3rd and 14.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
He'll try and do this himself.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. Saints. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now back to throw. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Saints, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now
They'll look to throw. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
They'll throw now on the final play.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime
Our
report.
trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Chiefs. And it's Patrick Mahomes making the connection to Rashee Rice. 39 yards for the touchdown. This one's at halftime, and it's the Chiefs looking for their second win after an opening week loss. They're up at halftime. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's the Vikings quarterback. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. This one's gone to halftime now, and it's the Vikings have taken a 3-point lead to the locker room, 10-7 at the half. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's Bijan Robinson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in, 22 yards on the touchdown. The Falcons lead it by a touchdown at the half. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first down.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Or paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down behind the line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Olave holds it in. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. They'll set up to throw.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. It's a rookie from Clemson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
The 26-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Jeanty. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
6-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to punch it in with Jeanty.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Ashton Jeanty, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Saints 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try to play free and natural.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Saints.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
In motion right goes Reed. Throwing is Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
14 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete.
Hurts pass.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw here.
Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
Another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the
Hurts.
32-yard line.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
It's 2nd down and goal.
On 2nd and goal.
Hurts.
Toward the pylon, caught. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Back to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Travis Etienne.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They're going to try and run, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. They'll start on the ground with Jeanty.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Down the right sideline.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
On 1st down, it's Jeanty.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down by 12. 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Hurts. He completes it to Olave.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught by Johnson. Here's 2nd down.
Complete to Jawan Johnson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
There's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
So a win here for the Panthers, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their 2nd-year quarterback.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for Carolina, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.